Today, I just got off work, 7 a.m. I look lovely, but you know what? I don't really be worried about looks. I be worried about getting stuff done. I could probably make it look a little better, but I ain't in the mood. Um, you know, it is what it is. I just wanted to. Overall, I think it's not bad. Let's see. Ooh, boots. I like these boots. My favorite boots right now. I'm gonna try to drink this coffee, stay up, and run some errands. It's hot. Just, I got a job back at the Waffle House, which is great. It's a job that pays the bills. First week I did training, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., Dallas Highway. Waffle House, I guess, is the number 2 in Georgia, so it was very busy. And my training was expedited because I had experience 5 years ago for a couple months. So the girl, she wanted to get me on the floor, which worked in my favor. I believe that was God, because had I not did training that week, the week of Thanksgiving, I wouldn't have had childcare because Kashawn got a job and it's at 5 a.m. and Ashley goes to work. Ashley was off because of school being out for Thanksgiving. Boom, God worked it out. He expedited my training, and I got in the week after, which is this week, on night shifts from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. Mind you, never stayed up this late or this early in my life. Like, I sleep. I like my sleep, but I'm doing what I gotta do. I keep reminding myself that it's temporary and it's meeting my needs. Ashley's helping, everybody, Sean, they helpful, so we good. I can't do this forever. It's just not me. But the Waffle House, let's just start there. I can't do these people for very long. They are toxic, negative, just grimy, rude people. Like on my training, the lady told me not to service my customers and give them water before I wash my dishes. Like, I'm not capable of turning around and washing dishes once the customer is eating. That just didn't logically add up to me. But I told her, I was like, well, it's important to me to give the customer some attention, give them what they need, and then go ahead. I wasn't going to leave them dishes there. She tried to go, I'm like, just walk off, Then I go and I get ready to put the dishes in the sink to wash them this time, and she snatches them out of my hand. Who does that? So she snatched them. I told her, why are you doing that? I don't want the dishes. Something. I'm like, I'm 32 years old. I don't need nobody to tell me how to wash dishes. I know how to wash dishes. So I walked about the building. Then she wants to later vent to another girl. Like, what? So I'm listening. I told her, it's all right, however you feel or whatever with your issues with things getting busy and how you act towards everybody. But for me, I don't think it's okay. And I think it's very disrespectful to snatch things out of people's hands. I was trying to be helpful. I'm not even on the floor. I'm not even getting tips, nothing. I'm just here, following this girl and doing what need to be done. So, don't snatch from me and don't come at me like that. Because if you push, I'm going to push back. That's just how I am. And I think that a lot of times, because I'm little and nice and smiling, sweet, people want to try me, and I don't like it. Now, even if you're not, I guarantee you the way that they work at the Waffle House, they're going to try you anyways. They just rude and bitter and nasty people. You might come across one, like, that's cool. And even then, that person might be two-faced. Like, telling you one thing and then appeasing the next person. They don't know how to just be cool. They only know how to play both sides. I heard about people that's effing the managers, people that got fired. I know way too much business to only have been there probably like 6 days, 7 days total. Like, I know way too much. But it's whatever. Like, I'm just trying to get my money and get up out of there and do what I got to do for my family. I really hope God bless me with another job. I'm applying. I'm trying to get daycare. A lot of jobs are in the morning. I don't have childcare right now for the morning, so I need this job. This is my second day doing the night shift. First day, when I was done, I didn't have all the dishes done, which, mind you, the girl took the grill apart, and I didn't know that I was supposed to do those things. So instead of just being helpful, she had an attitude. But I did what I could do, and I had to go because Ashley had to go to work. So once Ashley, 6:50 roll around, I got to come back down the street because Ashley got to get out and going by 7. So today the manager tries to come at me about the dishes, saying that I should have had them done earlier and that there was only $200 in sales. So what was I doing during my shift? Well, mind you, there was a little rush. So therefore, I got it done before I left. What's there to complain about? I did my job. You don't need to come at me. But whatever, I'm gonna stand here and let you talk. I didn't get spoken to by two people. Yesterday, the one girl didn't even speak to me till she had something to say about what I needed to do. Then today, the manager, again, he didn't speak to me till he had something to say about what I need to do. So the attitudes are just ugly. Did I tell him, I'm trying to sign my I-9 or W-2, whatever you call it. I told him that before I came back there the first time. And while I still have about 10 minutes left, he didn't even speak to me. He just went on about what he was doing. I'm like, okay, well, I got to go. I got to go early. So I'll be back here, to sign the paper. Stand there, wait for him to say something. He don't say nothing. So I walk back out, finish what I'm doing. Then I come back there like, okay. And he said he got a few things to talk to me about. And one of his issues was the dishes or whatever. I said, well, okay, where do I sign? And I don't have time to have this conversation right now because I got to go. He said, you can have this conversation with me whenever I'm ready for you to have this conversation. I don't appreciate your tone of voice. Well, I have a cool tone of voice. Well, I don't appreciate your choice of words then, If I have to go, I have to go. I have to respect my sister's time as well as mine. She's not going to have a job if I don't get back to get my son. So if you want to continue this conversation, feel free to call me. Got outside, did my little prayer, girl. I am home, and I'm about to go try to take care of some business because it's just motivation not to get comfortable where I'm at. It's let it serve its purpose. That's just a few of the messy things that happen. I'm watching this married man come up in there to bring the utensils for the store, flirting with the other girl to come here, let me give you a hug. You just talked about your wife, and then you all in this girl face. Like, I don't like to see that kind of stuff. That kind of stuff don't sit well with me. I'm not comfortable with it. I don't like it. It just upsets me. And she talking about he want to text my phone. He want to like she not with it, but you with it. Like, don't try to play. You just trying to see if I'm cool with that kind of stuff. And I'm gonna let you know I'm not. I'm a married woman, and no, don't want to hear it. Don't want to talk about it. She keep trying to say stuff. I don't do the married man. Girl, you ain't fooling nobody. So whatever. And then she's talking about how the manager tried to get with her, but she didn't get with him. Okay. You know what? This environment is just not gonna work for me, and I need God to open up some other doors, because even though it's a paycheck $7.25 at the most, $2.92 really is what a waitress get paid plus tips. So, you're not really even getting compensated for your time like you should be. You're not valued. And it just didn't feel right to me anyways, having 3 women on the night shift from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m., no man present. You know what I'm saying? It's just not cool. Like, yeah, we're around the corner from the jail or whatever, but there's no security. There's nothing. Like, it's just us women in there. And what man does that? Not a real man. A real man will be on that shift as well himself, just as a presence. Not saying that, we can't handle it, because if somebody try to rob the store, of course, I'm going to give them what they want. But you don't know what kind of crazies is out there. And I know I got God, but this is definitely not something that, I'm 100% comfortable doing without the messiness. I'm not trying to be in no open building, people getting out of jail, coming up in there, weirdos walking around the parking lot stealing cigarette butts, just the weirdest stuff. People want to come in and use the phone. This looking like I don't know what crazies. They telling me stories about how dudes followed them home from Wafflw House, trying to knock on their door when their babies was home. Like, just not, no. None of that is okay with me, and I'm staying awake to handle my business, because yesterday I tried to come home and go to sleep. Mighty was up right after I did what I did, try to sleep, and that didn't work. So today I'm gonna try to just stay up, take care of my business, and when he take a nap, sleep. Then I gotta do tomorrow and then Thursday I'm off, and then I go back Friday again from 9 to 7 and do it again the next week. After that, I don't even know. I might not even be asking to be put on the schedule, because these people keep going the way they're going. I can't handle it. Like, no. So God willing, some other doors open up, because this is just crazy. Like, I mean, it's a job, but I know you're supposed to be able to deal with difficult people, but I value myself too much to be in this situation, and I know I have to provide for my family, but Lord, this is just, and I know this is a different state that I'm in and people are different, but I'd rather the people that smile in your face and, have some sense to your face than the ones that don't have none at all. Like, ugh, from the management down, like, I just can't. But yeah, that's my update.